Greetings, my friends. Welcome. You may not know me, but you will soon. As today, we have to cooperate. For without cooperation, there will be strife. And we cannot have strife here, can we? Now, we are going to talk about this. The X Corporation and the Red Ring. The ARG that is untold, unseen, unknown, and horrifying. So, kill those lights and get comfortable while you still can. Because we'll be deep diving into an unknown ARG that truly deserves the support. They're certainly gonna need it. There will be spoilers. An ARG is best experience for yourself. So if you don't mind spoilers, then you can continue. But if you don't want to be spoiled and want to experience it for yourself, stop watching it now. And, well, we'll be happy, won't we? Are you still here? Good. Then let's continue with the scheduled program. The Red Ring was founded at about on October 17th, 2017. According to its leader, Hex, also known as Hexamarans, is that the Red Ring is a recently founded organization that strongly believes in the powers and existence of Sonic.exe and the presence he has on our world. We wish to share his knowledge with the rest of this community. What is the Red Ring creating? Firstly, we will be creating subliminal hypnosis videos to better prepare the mind for the visions and power of Sonic.exe. Soon, we will begin the lessons and show evidence of his existence. Why the Red Ring? The Red Ring, also known as the Blood Ring, is heavily symbolized in the Sonic.exe lore as a portal to his domain, as the smaller red rings bring people to a place known as the Illusion, where Sonic.exe resides. We wish to travel through the Red Ring to meet him and follow in his footsteps. How can I join? Simply by subscribing to the Red Ring channel. You can join our cause and become wise to the knowledge of Sonic.exe. The key members of this group are the leader, Hex, the co-founder, User Nairo8, and another co-founder, Tails XLV. This channel does stay true to its word. Or it did. Posting subliminal hypnosis files that it really had two variants. The first was these is subliminals that supposedly makes the viewer see what happens in the Sonic.exe game. Well, more specifically, the levels that end the characters. Watching Knuckles be slaughtered on You Can't Run. Seeing Tails chased down in hide and seek. Or Eggman unknowingly killed in. The other variant was a transference kind. It it transforms the user's mind, giving them an alternate personality, making it almost as if another being was in them. This being would act, sound, and know and look like the specific character, such as Sonic.exe himself, Tails.exe, Knuckles.exe, and on and on. However, things started to derail fast. After all of this, the Red Ring posted a Q&A, and afterwards did a few more of the norm, and finally these things started to go off. It started with "Believe in Him," which is a video posted with, which is a video posted with a red ring spinning in the middle. The start of the video displays is the phrase, "What you believe is what you experience." This is a common theme, and this is a common mantra often repeated by its followers and co-founders. No one has never truly met the co-founders or the founder himself, except in secret and private conversations that, unfortunately, I am unable to access. And after this message, it starts to go off the rails. I was talking in a mix of normal English and wingdings, with phrases such as "the portal will open" in English. And the rest was left to be solved by the viewers. And this is the quick reminder. This ARG is still up and going. Oh. So this ARG is still up and going. So if you want to experience it for yourself, you still can. And all you have to do is look for the red ring. You'll find it pretty soon. Just look it up on YouTube or on Google. You'll find them soon enough. After a minute of these wingdings, it asks, "Which one are you?" And then proceeds to list 8 different kinds of people: the innocent, the omnipotent, the persistent, the strategist, the gullible, the naive, the possessed, the tortured, the last one standing. He then again goes on to say, "You can't resist." And it just said more wingdings. And it said, "Put your faith in the rest in wingdings." This rocked the community, or at least the small community that they had during this. Thankfully, the members of this particular channel were dedicated to it. They started to try to piece together the lore. And just a disclaimer, if any of the viewers of the Red Ring and watch this video, I am sorry for showing your profile, but unfortunately I don't think I have the time to edit all of your names and profiles out. So, hopefully this will get you in touch with more people to discuss, and that's important for us theorists. Anyway, one particular user, the Potato Anonymous, has translated all of it, including the wingdings. And it appears that it wasn't just in wingdings, but as well as symbol letters. The whole message translated to, what you believe in is what you experience. Do you believe? Of course you do. The portal will open, and no one is prepared. He will be here soon, dressed in the suit of a person unseen and being resented but accepted. Which one are you? The innocent, the omnipotent, the persistent, the strategist, the gullible, the naive, the possessed, the tortured, the last one standing. You can't resist. Don't try to resist. Take flight with red wings and don't bother landing. Put your faith in the ring spinning forever. Anyways, one particular channel stood up to this. Soren. This guy is infamous among the community, as he firmly disbelieves in the Red Ring's beliefs. And honestly, I can't blame him. I mean, a cult-like channel on YouTube that does subliminal hypnosis stuff, starts to do creepy shit like this. Well, it's creepy. Anyway, after this, it kept going on a bit until it started derailing fast. First off, it was the second of these videos are his message, which is apparently a collection of several QR codes. The community sought to discover what they mean. So, by scanning these QR codes, what they found was disturbing but overwhelming. According to the person, BQ does stuff. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It says, first QR code was a file of Sonic.exe photo already being burned up way too much by Threshold on video effect. Tails is already covered in white forms of static. Second QR code is again another level of Sonic.exe, a glitched up portion of the level itself. However, there is the same video effect again. Third QR code is yet another Sonic.exe level. Somehow it uses the same effect for Eggman. Somehow very weird results would come out of this. So far, I think you have played the game in very weird situations. And this was true. After this, it got really strange. With the third of these videos being daily. Yes, it is what it looks like. Just a weird photo of a creepy grinning figure. Going back to the comments, as this will be a significant portion, and the red ring itself says "see him," and gives a link to a Google Drive. And apparently, the face actually has letters. If you look closely, you'll see that there are letters around on the left side of the face. But it's all throughout. It's all one big message. And the Potato Anonymous is translated using Morse code. It says, "You are in my world now. I am God, and so are you. Let's play a game." After a while, around the end of the video, it just stopped with a red flash. After this, they posted two different videos. It was different from the formulas. Subliminals was to give them EXE features. And these are the only two of its kind. They haven't done it anymore yet. The first was to gain the eyes of Sonic.exe. Apparently, this subliminal would give them EXE-like eyes that were glowing red, glow in the dark. Change a command with the power of suggestion, aka basic hypnotism, better night sights, and the ability to see into souls. The next one was to gain the claws of Sonic.exe. Oh, and during the video, an odd message pops up. In the video, there's a letter saying ambition is overrated, with wingdings along the bottom. Back in the description, it says that the EXE claws are sharp claws that give you material kinesis, the ability to materialize and dematerialize objects, appears on command, the telekinesis, lift objects with the mind, and pyrokinesis, creating and controlling fire. After all of that, after this, back in the comments, they were suggesting something. The Potato Anonymous again said that it's a link to a YouTube channel that's not completed. And no, the link itself is not completed, not the YouTube channel. Sorry if it's confusing to you. After this is Chaos to the Max. One of the key. Although he's not one of the key members, he will be a key part of this video as well. After this, it goes back to the normal once. Then it posted his language. This link is a series of unknown symbols. And it says in the description, watch and learn. The loyal fan base said that they said they were speculating. After this, it said urgent message. This was a note posted in the same exact symbols. Apparently, they discovered that this isn't just this isn't just some weird symbols. It's a language. His language. Each of the 26 symbols in order represent and the 26 letters of the alphabet. And Chaos to the Max translated it. This is the message translation. This is a message to supporters of the Red Ring. Do not engage with the false idol. The admin does not know, but we know. We know his real name. We know who he is and where to find him. Do not fall for the lies. Think about who you trust. This will be the only message presented in this way. Stay safe. Stay fearless. This was a jarring in addition to the fan base. After this, they did a personality quiz, which linked into, well, a personality quiz, but not your typical one. After the results were kept in, they discovered that at the types of that the personalities is actually responded to one of its earlier videos. The same one that discussed the 9 people. It shows all 9. It shows 8 though. Look. They were according to this, 65 people were the possessed, 40 were the last ones standing. The tortured, it was 35. Forget it. Anyways, however, well, one. Chaos to the Max got different. I noticed, and I responded. What? Wait. I am one of a kind. You have no idea. Same. What? Wait. Don't tell me. In an earlier episode, there was a message that listed 9 different personality types. Almost all of them were here except for one. The Omnipotent. After this is Fatal Comic. Nick asked them for a Discord. After this, it's just weird bullshit, honestly. Then it got really strange. After a month of not posting anything, this was uploaded. Sorry about that. Anyway, as per usual, all of the fan base is trying to decode it. How? Oh. After this, it said watch, but it said watch in his language, but the rest is undecipherable. After this after another month, after 2 months of not posting. Claiming to be a transference tape found with a single note. The haunt of night is the darkest of days. I saw him in the woods, but I'll never see him again. No one will. In the video, there's a quick warning that says, the following video may cause adverse effects on those who are faint of heart and or new to these lessons. Proceed with caution, and good luck. It is called a transference final lesson. Apparently, this tape helps a person and teaches it through transference, which is apparently a powerful skill that is exceptionally difficult to achieve. It can take multiple viewings of a transference tape to work effectively, which in theory, it could be the very videos we've been watching. It goes on to say, a user undergoing transference can alter their personality at will. This requires an open mind and strong concentration. The abilities of the entities that the user is transferring into are combined with pre-existing skills. Transferring can make the user powerful. And it did say another warning. Do not allow unwanted entities into your mind. Do not break concentration. If you start to hear voices during this session, do not continue. Do not panic. Fear will make you vulnerable. Afterwards, it goes on to do several odd things that claim to help with this. However, it really rocked the community. After this, as I replied, hey guys, I think this could link with the last video. The description has a note that was supposedly found with this tape. It mentions someone seeing him, which is probably X, in a forest, and no one will ever see him again. And the last video uploaded was, you guessed it, footage of someone walking in the middle of the forest. Hey, if anyone has sliders, put it to max brightness and watch the video. And Soren himself replied. He said, yeah, I had a look into that, but the quality of your filter is so poor that it's kind of hard to make out anything. And that was all. Before that, I said, jokingly, okay, this is officially an ARG now, time to bring in the MatPat. Yes, we all know MatPat. He is interesting, but I love him nonetheless. Anyway, it said is apparently, however, nothing will come up short. However, then I decided to check in with the X Corporation, and what I found was truly disturbing. The only video I've watched from this is Disc. This video shows an image of a broken CD or disc, and and with someone saying that, isn't it what you want, haters? You think you can stop X or stop us? Pathetic. you will never find the original disc. We can play with you, giving one copy after another one. But X will win. And we know where he will start. After this, there's a blank or this message of letters. No, not letters. Numbers. Dang. Sorry about this, guys. As I was saying, there's a blank in this code of numbers that it's one that it's chaos to the max. It's made. The first message was it was an address. 2920 ER State, or no, not State, Street, Tacoma, WA 98404, United States. And then there was another message, this time in what appeared to be binary code. Or not binary, computer language, zeros and ones. After this, he said, the description translation was, this is not a place where burial will break, but that's a hint. Mark it on your map. Afterward, Angie Adunko claimed that at the Tacoma Community College, which was once a college massacre. However, going to Google and looking this up is different. It doesn't show a college, but rather, wait a minute. Ah, dang it. Looking this up on Google Maps does not display an abandoned college, but rather an empty lot. An empty lot that apparently rested, and that was apparently close to the Emerald Queen Casino. And it is currently not available for sale. And that brings up the question, if this really were the site of a college massacre, why would they tear down the college? Is it bad karma associated with the place, or something else? Then I saw something that truly chilled me to the bone. And I mean that in a very literal sense. If you go to the home page of the X Corporation and look up, it says, barrier will be destroyed 31/12/2021. In case anyone isn't living under a rock like Patrick Starr, that is the date of New Year's Eve. This is saying that whatever barrier there is will be destroyed on New Year's Eve. And something is behind it. Presumably, X. This truly terrifies me. I may have had a calm disposure throughout my video, but this is nothing to be taken lightly. You'll have to take this at face value, no matter what. You can't question whether it's an ARG or not, because that only makes it worse. In conclusion, this ARG is very terrifying, and yet unseen or unknown to the public eye. Not even to popular YouTubers like MatPat or PewDiePie. Nothing is in it. No one, very few people know what's really going on, because they don't know it exists, just like a real cult. And honestly, this makes me question whether it's an ARG or not. I hope you enjoyed today's video. However, I won't be able to upload very frequently. However, if I see something worth my time, I'll give it to you. Sleep well, my friends. And don't you dare and you better pray that he doesn't prey on you.